For joining us today. Mr. Fred Donovan, Operations Manager, Francis Fashion Shoe Locker, Catherine Stolmeyer White on behalf of the Jericho Project, Arun Ramlal, Assistant Operations Manager, Francis Fashion Shoe Locker, and Roger Varley, a Director of the Jericho Project. I am Philip Alexander. I'll be acting as the MC because Renee Cummings, who is normally our MC, she's not well today. So the idea is that we'll all speak a little bit, and if you want a question and answers section at the end, we could do that as well. From its inception, the Jericho Project has been a bridge working to fill need wherever need existed. We, the Jericho Project, in our beginnings, donated, collected, and sent truckloads of clothes and essentials to Haiti. And we have been working at identifying needs and seeking help for that need wherever possible. Over our brief existence, we've enjoyed much support from many people, the many members of the Jericho Project, the business community, and the media. Today, we're here to announce our most successful attempt at bridging needs with donor. Where children are concerned, basic needs are considered: food, clothing, and the need for shelter. In one move, and in what is possibly the largest single donation by a private organization in our country's history, Francis Fashion Shoe Locker has agreed to donate 50,000 items of high-quality brand-name clothing. And where the orphans, underprivileged, and handicapped or needy children are concerned, Francis Fashion Shoe Locker has answered the clothing need definitively and definitely. This one initiative has effectively clothed all the needy children of our nation and did it with style. We call it Brands of Hope because it's not seconds they're giving, it's not unsellable clothes, it's high quality brand name items that we believe, besides solving the basic clothing issue, will also go towards improving these children's self-esteem. Because now they get to stand side by side with not as deprived as they are and feel. I mean, we all remember what it's like to be a child. So, my first job is to thank Sean and Sophie, Christian Torrey and Stephen Valdez of Valdez and Torrey International, for their help all along the way. And I would like to publicly, on behalf of the needy children of the nation, thank Francis Fashion Shoe Locker for this wonderful gesture. Next person is going to be up to speak is Mr. Donovan. Actually, no, Arun Ramlal. Sorry about that. Oh, we do questions at the end.
Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Arun Ramlal, the representative for Francis Fashion Shoe Locker and its group of companies. For those of you who may not know, in addition to Francis Fashion Shoe Locker, our group of stores include Sportworld, Puma, Guess, Got Shoes, Decorator's Dream, Biofitness Gym, and our newest addition, Nike, Adidas, Puma at 1 Woodbrook Place. First and foremost, I would like to acknowledge the presence of the Jericho Project, the media, and everyone here. On behalf of all of us at Francis Fashion Shoe Locker, thank you for your presence today. It is an honor for us to gather here to participate in an event for which we have been working on for some time in collaboration with the Jericho Project. As we are all aware, whatever our backgrounds, it is a privilege and blessing to be able to give to these who are less fortunate. For it is in sharing that we are truly humble and yet awed by the bounty of our own blessings, and in embracing these activities for over the last few months, we have been reminded for the lessons taught by our major religious group. The compassion must form part of our behavior and be incorporated in our ways we live and lives. Over the years, we have always made it our responsibility to help others through donations of all types. This year, for the first time, we have been able to collaborate all our efforts in one movement. This has allowed us to really make an impact in our country for the benefit of our fellow brothers and sisters, and for this we are grateful. We have been collecting clothes and shoes from all our 30 locations, and by the end of February, with the help of the Jericho Project, they will be distributed to more than 60 different charities, helping thousands of children, teens, and adults throughout our country. The Jericho Project tells us this is one of the largest donations of clothing and shoes ever given by a private company. And we are so honored to be able to make that possible. Francis Fashion Shoe Locker and its group of companies would like to especially thank our customers. It is your and support that has been the driving force behind our growth. We can now proudly say that we are the biggest clothing and footwear retailer in Trinidad and Tobago. We can now proudly say, because of the largest retailer in the country, it is possible for us to take advantage of discounts offered by our suppliers, which we gladly pass on to our customers. We have always strived to give our customers the best prices possible on clothing and shoes. And we will continue to ensure that you always get value for your hard-earned dollar. Finally, but most important, we thank God for His blessings. We pray that He will take care of those in need and that He will continue to help us grow in compassion and generosity. Thank you all.
Now, Catherine Stolmeyer-White, on behalf of the Jericho Project.
Hi, my name is Catherine Stolmeyer-White, and I'm absolutely honored to be the patron of the Jericho Project. And I don't know about the other Jericho Project members, but I didn't sleep last night. I've been having it really difficult to keep what has been just talked about quiet for the last few weeks. It is such an amazingly generous thing for Francis Fashions and their family to come out and do for us, for the family of children in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, when we first started Jericho Foundation, it was really small change for big change. It was these pockets of small people. It wasn't the leaders or the ones on top. It was people like you and me, no different to you and me, who wanted to give, and we allowed them, we perhaps gave them that avenue to reach out. And I'm reminded of two sayings. One is an African saying that we are all so familiar with: it takes a village to bring up a child. And then there's one by Margaret Mead that Philip Alexander often posts on Facebook. And it says, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. And so these two sayings have been going through my head, because here we have this large company that has come forward, along with this small committed citizen that is reaching out to our children. And what a sweeter, kinder place this is going to be. We all love Trinidad and Tobago. We love our kids. But wow, we are part of this new project, Brands of Hope,